Adventure Island is rated as the UK's top free admission theme park, and with it being home to over 40 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Adventure Island. Starting off at number 10, we have Ramba Zamba. And no matter whether you want to spin more than you have ever spun before, or you are just looking for another fun family classic, then this Zamperla disco is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not your normal disco, because in addition to that spine-crushing restraint being spun around non-stop and rocked along the U-shaped track, what makes this ride so incredible is its smaller size, as with it only having a 24-person disc rather than the common 40, everything comes around a lot quicker, creating an unforgettable experience that I would feel wrong not putting on our top 10 list. Do you think you have what it takes to brave the almighty curse of a pharaoh? Well, if your answer is yes, then look no further, as our number 9 position, Pharoahs Fury, will put your bravery to the test, with in a nutshell your Egyptian-inspired gondola being spun around and around and around on two giant opposite rotating axes, resulting in you being flung against the edge of your seats. How awesome does that sound? And so even though it is further down our rankings due to its commonness, especially at night, it is also one that should be a must-do. Get ready to fly through the sky, as for our number 8 spot and our first coaster of many, we have Barnstormer, which, as you can probably guess by the name, will take you high above a wacky farmyard. And you will not be wrong, with along your flight you get the opportunity to spot such animals as cows, chickens and even some cheeky pigs as you whip around its many 24 miles per hour elements. Therefore, when also taking into account its 2 laps and those amazing views across the world's longest pier, this amusing family coaster is perfect for the entire family. You can't have a theme park without a drop, shot or bounce tower, and Adventure Island is no exception. As for our number 7 spot, we have Skydrop, the park's 21 metre tall tower, and wow, it sure is amazing, with its custom sequence featuring not only those much beloved or hated depending on how you look at it, giant drops, but also lots of fun bouncing and rising, which you commonly expect from the smaller kid towers. It's just a little bit annoying that it faces the park rather than the sea, as a bird's eye view across the North Sea would truly have been like nothing else. It is time to take on the one and the only, the almighty Mighty Mini Mega, one of the most iconic attractions on our list, and for a very good reason, as this coaster is situated above an arcade. And yes, you did hear me right there guys, above an arcade, meaning that from the moment you walk up those endless stairs to the top, to riding its very fun and surprisingly intense layout for its space, to going back down those stairs, you will be high up in the windy Southend sky. Therefore, for this factor alone, in my eyes, a trip to Adventure Island would be nowhere near complete without a ride. Top 5 were and coming in for this position, we have Green Scream, and despite you probably have seen this coaster before for a very famous world record that I am not going to mention on our family friendly channel, it is actually a really solid coaster, with you and up to 39 other thrill seekers being able to board its extremely long train, followed by a series of drops, turns, helixes and airtime heels within its figure of 8 formation, causing even the bravest of thrill seekers, especially if they manage to get that snappy back row, to put their hands in the air. Who here loves an intense flat ride? Well, I sure do, and if that is you too, then do not fear, as Adventure Island is home to so many of them. But one of my absolute favourites has got to be our number 4 spot, the Dragon's Claw. And I think the moment you see it in motion too, it is very easy to see why. However, it is when you choose to take a ride when you realise the full extent of this attraction's intensity, as in addition to your inwards facing gondola spinning, it will also tilt and rotate upside down, providing, let's just say, some pretty funny interactions with all of the other guests. For our number 3 spot on our top 10 list, things are somehow becoming even crazier, as we have the dreaded Time Machine, and with it being rated by many, including myself, as the world's most intense ride. Already I know some of you are going to be like, no way Jose. However, if you do choose to jump aboard, then hold on very, very tight, as in addition to spinning around at bonkers speeds, as well as being tilted into the air, your 2-person seat will also be able to rotate, so you are facing up, down and to the side, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that those forces will be out of this world. Between number 2 and 1 it was tough, however after a lot of consideration we have decided to put the new for 2019 Axis at the number 2 spot, as ever since its debut making it one of the newest attractions at the park, its giant rocking and non-stop spinning has always been a blast with the thrill seekers. Nevertheless, what makes this ride top 10 worthy is that you will do all of this until your disc rotates upside down, causing some pretty crazy hang time, as well as what many people do not know, a freezing breeze from the sea. The question is though, would you brave a ride or rather watch from ground level? Comment down below. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in our eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Rage. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk into the park and realise that it is home to a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, you'll instantly want to take a ride, and you should definitely do exactly that, as with its short but sweet layout consisting of such elements as a 97-degree drop, loop and heartline roll, no matter if it is your first, second or 100th time riding, you are sure to be blown away. And so I think it is very easy to see why it is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.